Today is a very exciting day. I still have you guys on my paper towel holder because I can't find my freaking tripod anywhere. Anyways, I'm gonna do a full transformation. I'm gonna go from this to looking like an actual human. And I thought we could do a video because, you know, why not? Content. I'll say like 6 out of the 7 days, I definitely look like this. And I just wanna look cute today. We're actually going to family fun night. We do it like once a month. My dogs look so cute right now. Hold on, let me show you guys what they look like. I mean, they're so cute. Look at how they just snuggled there. I love them so much. I love them. I love you guys. That was just like a random ADHD moment. While he's taking his nap, I'm hoping for a 3-hour nap, but I'll take 2 hours. I'm gonna go wash my hair. I haven't washed my hair in like a week and a half. I'm just gonna be honest. I really just wanna look cute tonight for family night. I'm also gonna start like a curly hair journey. I don't know if it's gonna work out, but my natural hair is very curly. I don't wear it curly because I don't like it. I think I just don't know how to fix it. So I bought some products and I wanna see if I can bring the curls back. Okay, let's do this. There is just nothing like natural lighting. I'm so happy I moved my desk over to this window. I actually do have 2 little lights on, but honestly, I don't even know if it's really doing anything. Okay, so we're gonna come back to the hair. I don't really know how to do it. I'm gonna have to watch some more videos. And I can do my hair when Jude's awake, but I can't do my makeup when he's awake because he just goes crazy in this room. And yes, I still haven't finished this room, by the way. Also, I found my tripod. It was in this disaster. But anyways, I need to shave my face. I haven't shaved my face in a couple weeks. Well, just my mustache, actually. I don't do my face that often because I hate doing it. It just feels so weird afterwards. Like it's so dry and it makes me like, oh, I can't even think about it. You know how when you hear a scratch on a chalkboard? I hate that feeling. That's how I feel when I shave my face. I do it for a really special occasion, like a wedding or, you know, a big event. Other than that, we all have hair on our faces. Let's get over it. I just needed to kind of fix the peach fuzz on top. Getting a little bushy for me. I wish I could do the bushy brow trend. God, it just doesn't look good on me. If you go back in my Instagram like a couple of years, oh my God, I tried the thick brows and if I can find a picture, I'll insert it. Oh God, they looked so, I don't know what I was thinking. Like nobody told me my brows were too thick. Do you see this? I burnt the shit out of my forehead and now there's a scar. Nothing I can do about it, but the Good Molecules, I was gonna say the Ordinary. I don't know if Ordinary has one. I've never used it. I don't really like their skincare that much, except for like maybe one thing, but Good Molecules has a discoloration serum that is amazing. I need to start doing it at night. I've been really bad about applying it, so I need to get better at it. This is hyaluronic acid, Good Molecules. A lot of my skincare is Good Molecules, especially my nighttime skincare, because that is just, God, it's one of my favorite brands. They don't have a lot of ingredients. Like their ingredients are mainly just really simple. And I just love them so much. They're so like you can't beat the price for affordable skincare. I do like this from The Ordinary. This is the caffeine eye cream. I'm almost out of this. I probably won't repurchase this because I have a ton of, I forgot what it's called. It's the Good Molecules Wake Up Eye Gel. And oh my God, that sits so well under makeup. There's just nothing like it. And I stock by them because they don't sell them in stores. Well, actually, I think they do now, but they didn't sell them in stores at my local Ulta. They just started maybe within the last like year or so. So I could only get them online. So every time I would order something online, I would just buy one from Ulta because I think they're only $6. And I would go through it so fast. Like I always had to have an extra on hand. Well, I've accumulated like 6 now. So I'm definitely going to be using those. I don't know what moisturizer I want to do. I think I'm going to do this one, the Coconut Skin. This is First Aid Beauty. This also has a primer in it. My skin's really dry. I think I told you guys that in my last vlog. God, it's just so dry. I'm not used to having dry skin, you know? I'm using this right now. I love this. I got it at Target. It was only, I think, $15, and it makes your skin really hydrated, but I only use it at night. Oh, there's a little dog. Oh my God. Oh, it just took off like a bat out of hell. I hope he finds his owner. God, we have a really bad stray dog animal in our area. You guys, I've picked up so many strays. It's not even funny. If I bring another dog home, I think my husband's gonna murder me. Houston has a really bad stray dog problem. And I've called the SPCA so many times to my house to pick up like an injured animal that I feel like they know my number by heart now. But the SPCA only picks up injured animals. They don't pick up strays. And like, I don't know what to do because the shelters here are all full. And if you do call a shelter, they're probably going to euthanize them. Like, a lot of the shelters are not no kill. And that just breaks my heart. I'm like, I almost wonder, like, is it better for them to just be on the street? I don't know, you guys. I don't know. I love animals so much. I really want to open an animal shelter one day. That is probably like my biggest dream of life. A massive, massive shelter where we can always take animals and we can always find like a way to adopt them out, and like we never turn away animals. That's gonna be really expensive, but that's why it's a dream. Maybe I can make it happen one day. I'm really feeling creams and like more natural makeup, so that's what I'm gonna do today. So this is still one of my favorites. This is the e.l.f. Halo Glow Liquid Filter. You can really, really see this under makeup. It is amazing. Even when you powder and everything, you can still see the glow underneath it. I love it. I use the shade 2 Fair Light, and it's like a really pretty sheer champagne. I love it for a primer because it's just so glowy, and especially when I do creams, it's such a standout product under creams, you know? Hopefully you can see how glowy that is. I think this would be so pretty even if you did no foundation and did a really light face, like just some skincare and a little bit of this, maybe a little concealer and brow gel. Oh my God, that would be so good. I'm gonna go in with NARS Light Reflecting Foundation. I'm in the shade L5. This is still my favorite foundation. You know, I'm okay with like the imperfections. It like makes us who we are. I don't really like a heavy face, but when I do want like a night out kind of makeup and I want to look like a bad bitch, you can build this up to really good coverage. So, but I'm just more of a fan of like a thinner foundation consistency because I'm not normally a full coverage girl. Let's go down here, and I gotta do a little bit on my neck because my child just scratches the hell out of me. I finally cut his nails. I got him to sit still long enough. I'm still obsessed with this. This is the, God, it smells so, oh, I'm such a Butterfingers. It smells like vacation. I love this bronzer. It's Cocoa Pop. It's Color Pop. I use the shade medium. You don't need a lot. And I also use their kabuki brush, which I need to wash. I actually need to just leave this out so I remember to wash it. So I just do a little bit like that. I like to do the initial blend out with the brush. My brush is so dirty. It's kind of like caked on. And I'll take my sponge and obviously soften it because that is just so, oh, it's really heavy. It's like a bronzer helmet. But can you guys see how this just kind of like melts? Oh God, it just blends so good. It blends so good. So well, excuse me. It comes with this little cap, which probably helps keep it from not drying out. And then you just put the thing back on and put it away. I know this has really mixed reviews. I see a lot of people talk about it and saying they hate it. I love it. It's super expensive. I just bought it on a whim one day. I don't know why. Really expensive. I think the price is too much. I wouldn't repurchase it for the price. I would try something more affordable, but I love the tone of this. It works really well on my skin for contour because it's like a kind of like a cool tone. It's like a sculpting shade. So I use the shade Soft Bronze, and it's a little bit cool toned, which I like. There's kind of like a trick to using it. So I find that it works best with like a particular kind of brush. So like I have this really dense brush. It just kind of pats it into place. I was using it with my cream blush brush. I was just blending it in, but I think this is the bristles are too soft. I feel like it needs a dense brush, you know, to not really move the product around too much, just kind of move it enough to set it in place. I think I'm gonna go in with This one from Milani. I haven't used this in a long time. This is the Cheek Kiss Nude Kiss blush. This is like a wet looking blush, but that's kind of the look I want to go for today. Like I'm kind of feeling that glossy, juicy, luscious looking kind of face, you know? For highlight, I'm going to go in with two. I'm going to use Charlotte Tilbury and I'm going to use Iconic. I just like to mix and match things. That's always kind of been my thing. So I'm going to do a little of this, a little bada bang, bada boom. I'm going to go back and fix my highlighter because I still have to do concealer. And I always have to set my concealer with powder regardless of creams, no creams. It's just like the way the cookie crumbles for me. So I'll have to touch this up, but you know what? I think I'll actually wait and do Iconic after I touch up. Now we can go in with our concealers, and right now I'm using 3, which is excessive, but you know, that's who I am as a person. I'm okay with that. I love this corrector from Maybelline. I don't know where this was my whole entire life. I don't think it's new. I think it was just new to me. I do a little bit above the lid because I have discoloration. Like, I just have the darkest freaking circles. They're hereditary. There's nothing I can do about them. All right, now when I do creams, I go light on the concealer because I don't want to mess up all my work on my face. So I'm going to take my usuals. This is e.l.f. This is kind of what I use to correct. I use the shade Medium Peach. And then my tried and true, I don't think I'll ever stop using this concealer. This is Shape Tape in Light Sand. So that's my brightening shade. So that's all I use. I keep it away from my highlight area because I don't want to cover that up, but I always have to end up touching it up to an extent. Still love this. I use all 3 top shades. I just mix them all together. Still keeping an eye out for that dog. I think it went back to its house. I think that was its house it was trying to get into. There used to be this dog in the front of my neighborhood who they had a hole in their fence, and that dog was always roaming the streets. On my neighborhood Facebook page, they'd be like, hey, so-and-so, your dog got out again. And they'd be like, oh yeah, gotta get the fence fixed. And I'm like, bro, like what if your dog, like God forbid, got hit by a car? Like I would get that fixed immediately. Anyways, you just don't know with some people, you know? I'm gonna take a little bit of my setting powder. This is the brightening one from Kat Von D. Yes, it's discontinued. I buy it on eBay. I have not found one that I like better than this. Really do the creases because I'm just such a creasy fucking bitch. I don't know why. Why am I like that? I have a love-hate relationship with my skin right now because I'm kind of liking having like the more dry skin, but it still gets oily. Like my makeup still needs to be set, but then it looks kind of cakey. So I'm like, what are you doing, skin? And just whatever is left on my sponge, I'm gonna just cut this out just because I like that more, like, you know? I'm gonna take a little Hoola bronzer. Once I started contouring my nose, I haven't been able to stop. I always just do like a really sloppy job. It's like I'm always in a rush, you know? But the beautiful thing is we can take a little powder and just fix that. I'm gonna take a big fluffy brush, take that same bronzer and just kind of do a little crease action. See, it's not really much, but just kind of makes my eye look a little bigger. Wipe this away. I'm gonna take this stick from ColourPop. This is called it's called the Color Stick. I thought it had a different name. It's a metallic in the shade Warm Up. I just use it on my lower lash just for a little something because I'm not doing, I mean, I just did a little crease, but I'm not doing anything else. You know, you don't really have to think. You just kind of throw it on real fast. Now I'm gonna take Iconic London. I forgot what this shade is, but it's like the one they're really well known for. Put this on top. I always take a tiny bit on my nose. Just a very, oh, that's a lot. This stuff is really pigmented. Just like a little leftover. That's a lot. Here, I'll use the rest over here. I'm gonna do my brows off camera because I have to get just disgustingly up close into my mirror. Before I do that, I'm gonna do a little bit of mascara. And my baby is waking up, so I'm probably gonna have to finish this off camera. For mascara, I'm using this from e.l.f. It's called the Lash and Roll. It's so good. It's only a couple bucks. I think it's like $5. And it makes your lashes really separated and like long. This is the Easy Breezy Brow Fill. It's a total dupe for the Anastasia Brow Definer, and I just follow my shape. And then when I'm done with that, I will use my brow gel, which the one I'm living right now is the brow glue. I use the tinted one in dark brown. Okay, I'm gonna do that and then I'll be back. I don't know how this is gonna work out. I haven't worn my hair curly since I was in like high school. Hey, little boy. Dude, my hair is so freaking ratty too. I just was not blessed. Everything that I read online said that your hair needs to be like wet, like decently wet. My hair's kind of drying because I took a shower a long time ago, so I'm just gonna get it wet again. I don't have any product in my hair yet. I have this stuff. It's from Eva NYC, and it's like a primer, heat protector, anti-frizz, but I really like it. I'm gonna put it in my hands and then rub it through my hair. I really just need it at the top, like here. A lot of the videos I saw said that you should use a Denman brush, but I don't have one of those, so I'm just gonna have to use what I have. All right, I have some mousse. This is by Sebastian. It's the Mousse Forte. This is the best mousse ever. I love it so much for like a light volume. I use this when I blow dry my hair straight. I don't use a lot, but we're gonna use a lot today since we're doing curly. I want it to look cute because this would just be so much easier instead of me blowing out my hair. That's why I only wash my hair once a week, because I have to blow out my hair. And it takes me an hour to wash, blow dry, and then curl it. It actually takes longer than an hour if I do it all in one sitting. And I just want to have like cute curls. If I could go back in time, I would have never heat styled my hair. I would have worn it natural and like learned how to do it. This is a texture defining super cream. I've never tried this, I just bought it. It's by Camille Rose, the Honeycomb Curl Whip. So it says section hair and apply generously on fresh wash and conditioned strands. That's so weird. Let's start. I'm just gonna do like 4 sections. I have pretty thick hair, so I think that should be, might need to do actually a little bit more. Oh, this is a lot. See, I'm not used to putting this much product in my hair. Okay. Oh God. Let's just fucking do it. Let's just do it, okay? This feels so weird. I wish we could have it both ways. I wish that we could straighten our hair and curl our hair and blow dry it, and like you still get to keep your curl and it's not like damaged, but that's just not how it is. Okay, the video I watched, she used a mousse, a leave-in cream, and a gel. So I already have this one. This is from Shea Moisture. It's the defining gel, coconut and hibiscus and flaxseed. I'm gonna use this to kind of like, I guess, shape the curl the way I want it. I don't know. Am I fucking doing this right? Or is this just gonna be like a big hot mess? I don't know if that's doing anything, but whatever. The root of my hair is usually really curly. And then the bottom isn't, because this is like, oh, hold on a second. Something's happening. Maybe it's okay. Maybe I spoke too soon. Charlie's standing next to me because he loves to get blow dried. Hold on, baby. I'll blow dry you when I'm done, okay? Okay, this is where we're at right now. So down here is like very reminiscent of like what my natural hair looks like. You guys, when I was a little kid, my hair just used to grow out like this. It never grew long because it's just like really curly. They're kind of like coily, like little springs. I wish I could like find baby pictures so I could show you guys how silly my hair looked when I was a little kid. Also, I don't think I have the right haircut. I get my hair cut in a way so that it looks cute when I curl it with my wand. So I think there's also that. I definitely need to curl these. So I think I'm gonna curl these with my wand. But I mean, this would be okay for like maybe vacation, or if I'm like really in a pinch and I just really don't have time to do my hair. It's okay. It's not fully dry. I'm gonna let it dry a little more. I'm gonna go make myself a little espresso, and then after that, I think it should be dry enough to where I can kind of go in with my wand and curl a few of these pieces, and maybe I'll like it more. I don't know what's happening with the hair. Also, I have great news. I saw the owner of that dog come out and get him. So maybe they saw my Facebook post, or maybe they just saw him in the yard. I don't know. Okay, so I don't know what's happening. I just finished off the rest of my face. I did a little brow, a little mascara. Here's the eyes with that liner. I need to do a lip. I like to overline a little. I'm gonna do this. This is the Maybelline. I think it's called like Shine Out Loud, or I don't know. It's in this packaging. This is in the shade Baddest Beige. I freaking love this. I don't even know if they still make this. But if they don't, I'm gonna be sad because it's so pretty. I knew my bangs weren't really gonna curl because I blow dry them and flat iron them and curl them so much. I kind of had a feeling the bangs were gonna do that at least. I have a wand here, and I don't know what size this is, but it's a tapered one, and it's really, really, really tiny. So I'm just gonna take this and do a little wraparound. I think I'm just gonna do this around my face. Leave it in, and then it's really curly. I'll stretch it out a little. It looks crazy right now, but it's gonna be cute. Trust the process. I came to the conclusion that I think if I wanted to do like a curly journey, like a real curly journey, I'd have to just chop my hair off. It's too far gone, you know? This is like years and years and years of heat processing and bleaching and coloring. And honestly, I think I would just have to start over. I'm not willing to make that change. I don't think I would wear my hair curly, like, or at least in its natural state, as a regular thing, you know? Like, I think it would just kind of be like an occasion thing. I don't want to do that, so I'm probably not going to. Okay, let's kind of brush this out a little. And then I have this claw. I'm just gonna clip it. Oh, hang on, I messed up. I want to brush through this a little, and then I'll kind of like twist it back into place. There's like a fuzz or something in my hair because I want it to look like natural. Like, I don't want it to look like I curled these two pieces, and it kind of does a little, but like, that's fine. It's not that big of a deal. This piece just kind of fell, and I think that looks cute like that. So I think I'll just bring like these shorter layers. It's kind of like giving like 90s soccer mom. That's me. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.